Welcome back to Jay West TV. I'm your host, Jay West, man. I'm back with another reaction. Let's get straight into it, man. I always wanted to know, man, how it was for another race to bang another race hub. Another gang member, man, how it was for them when they hit those prison yards or be in those county jails, you know. We do got an individual who's, you know, representing that brown side, you know. He is a Southsider though, you know. He is going to take us a walk through his shoes when he hit that LA County jail and how it is to be black if you from a Southside gang, you know. Let's get into this clip. Smash that subscribe button. Let's go.
Nah, they were straight up.
Did you see anybody like get punked like crazy in there while you were in there?
I heard some fools catching fades in there.
Homies?
Nah, they were for sure black fools. I could just hear it.
Because that's the thing.
My boy, y'all let me know in the comment section, man. Shout out to the Southsiders, man. Put it in the comment section, man. He got the voice and ego down pack or what, man?
No, I just heard this.
No,
I just heard this.
For extra, be talking about that a lot.
I just heard this.
Yeah.
Sometimes in the morning, you hear feet like this, and then you hear grunting like some fools getting packed, and then you hear like get up, get up, get up.
Speaking on the black, did they mistake you and be like, oh?
I ain't gonna lie, they did.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the homie though. It was the officers.
Oh, okay.
They asked me, "Oh, you running black? No, Hispanic. Are you sure? What do you mean? Am I sure? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Are you sure? Like."
Yeah.
If I'm sure, man, you want to see these tattoos, I better be sure. Man, get ugly in there from. He better be sure.
I know. Like in this.
Obviously, I'm not gonna take that risk and say that if I'm lying. I'm not gonna be like, no, actually, I'm just playing black, nigga. I said Hispanic.
Yeah.
You gave me that shit, made me feel like, what the fuck?
No facts. There's a lot of famous people going to LA County Jail. Did you run into anybody famous or a rapper?
I did not.
No.
But I ran into the fool that I said that recognized me. He said he grew up in Peso's hood. That he knew Peso since a kid. I forgot his name. I swear.
Who, Little Emma? Oh no, he's not.
Nah, he's not a rapper. He's like, he don't rap no nothing. He's just like, he's just some fool that said he grew up right there by South Park.
Yo.
Just some fool who grew up there by South Park. Some black fool. Some random blacks.
Be right there posted. There we go.
Type shit. So you.
A baddie just walked in. Oh.
Yeah.
What's up with it?
So it wasn't really no problems then when you went in there. Everything was straight.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, you're asking some crazy shit? Matter of fact, I got one crazy thing that happened there that I never seen ever in my life. I seen some black food smoking spice. Straight up in my cell.
In your cell?
In my cell. I was celled with the black. I was celled with the black in LA County in a 4-man cell.
I thought it was like you were gonna be sold with nothing but Hispanics.
Straight up.
So they mix you in there.
They just throw you in there, bro. There's homies in there though. Like when I walked in there, I didn't even get to walk to the first cell. Some fool walked up on me. You homie. Like they literally have 3 fools right there waiting at the door when people are barely coming in to ask if you're homie. Like it's their job to do that. Like they don't even let you breathe.
They can't breathe, man. You hit that door, man. You homie? What's up, Holmes? Where you from, fool? You homie? He can't even breathe, man. They trying to pull the homies, man. They looking to see if you homie or not.
Like you walked up on me. You homie. Like they literally have 3 fools right there waiting at the door when people are barely coming in to ask if you're homie. Like it's their job to do that. Like they don't even let you breathe, food. Like you have to walk in there with your hood rehearsed. The second you step in there, where you from?
You gotta already be on your 10 toes, man. But you know, you got people who gotta do their job. Everybody got a job in the organization, man. You got those ones who gonna sit there and ask if you homie or not.
You're gonna hear that to do that. Like they don't even let you breathe, food. Like you have to walk in there with your hood rehearsed. The second you step in there, where you from? You're gonna hear that. Like, are you homie or where you from? Like, not even on no bang out shit. They need to make sure like who's homie, because if like 8 fools come in, I happen to be one of the 8. They're right there like, who's homie? You're not homie. Get the fuck out of here, like, you know. Then when they find out you're homie, boom, then they just chop it up with you.
That fool tried passing you the spice or what?
He did. Straight up, I was about to say that.
And then?
Hell no. I was like, hell no. There was a Belizean homie in there. Shout out to that fool. That fucking fool.
He hit that spice one time. He passed it to you.
Colored eyes. That fool was tall as fuck. He used to play Major League Soccer. I'm gonna give that fool his flowers. That fool looked like a fucking how do I say it? That fool looked like some tall ass Spaniard fool, and that fool was just like low. That fool just had stories for days. That fool was old head too. But he was all like when that fool offered me that, he was like, nah, he can't do it. He runs a homie, he can't do that. And then I was like, yeah, you should already know. Like, no.
Yeah.
And then
he run with the homies, man. He can't be taking nothing from him, man. He ain't hit the spice. I was wrong, man. He homie.
It was all like no one has a no. Like, I'm a no. It's my fucking opinion that matters. I don't want to do that shit.
From you saying earlier that someone had to come through and tell you like, hey, don't be putting your shower shoes on when you go to the when you're out and about. Like, was there any other form of like somebody had to come like put you up on game while you were on there? Or that was the only time?
Hell nah.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what? The only reason that happened, cause yeah, I didn't need to be laced up like that. I am a youngster, you know, but the only reason that happened, like I'm laced up, right? The only reason that happened is because I've never showered in jail, like with everyone. And that's where it was happening at. I will go right there and get butt ass naked and shower like a grown ass man, not thinking I'll shy. There'll be a couple fools with their boxers on over there, like
what the
making
fuck?
It more awkward. You know what I mean? Why you
fools be showering like with their boxers?
With their boxers on. And then they go in like they're too scared. Like I dropped my shit, went, showered straight up with the bars up, boom, 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 boom. Scrubbing my ass straight like that. And after 2 days of doing that, he came at me the third day like, hey, you can't be doing that. You're home. You got to put on your shoes. He was like, where? Because I even told him, I was like, hey, I ain't going to lie. I seen that they gave me no real shoes. You probably have to buy them, huh? Because I didn't think they were shoes. Like I said, they were halfway shoes, slides, like some easy, crazy ass shit. You could see through them. So I'm over here thinking like, these for sure ain't my real shoes. So I was like, yeah, I heard that we were going to have to go to yard and this and that, but we didn't go because that stabbing happened or whatever the fuck. And then I was already getting ready in my head like, damn, what if they get me in trouble because I wear these? Because I didn't even think those were shoes. And he was like, yeah, those are the shoes. Wear those in the shower. Be ready all times.
While you were in the county, you weren't worried about like, you weren't worried at all then? From what
I'm not going to lie. Hey, straight up, when I went in there, I was kind of worried because I knew I'm the only one from my hood. Like, think about it like that. I had to make my hood look as good as possible. So and I know like, for a fact I did that before.
Yeah, you're a black Southsider, man. From your hood, you the only one. That's the time you make your grand entry into this, you know, at the end of the day. You earn your stripes, you know, and he said he did that.
I was walking in there. I was mentally getting prepared for that. I'm the only fool from the Central Valley when I walk in here. It felt like that new kid going to school with no friends. Think about it like that. You go in the first day of school and you ain't got no friends. You just moved to that town. That's what it felt like.
Did you feel like a sense of like being nervous or not?
I did. Hell yeah. But you know how I broke the ice? When I was getting booked in for get my little medical fucking wristband, there's hella food sitting in there like at 3 a.m. waiting to get housed. Like you can tell they've been there forever. They're hella mad. They want a bed and blankets already, but they're just right there. Just got there, probably mad as fuck that they got caught. You know what I mean? There was a group of homies like of 6, 7, and there was one spot open in the middle, like in the worst spot ever. And I was thinking, fuck, those fools keep staring at me and they look like they're homies for sure. They're Hispanic. They're all right there laughing at the TV. And then after I got my medical slip, I'm like, fuck, now I'm standing there and I'm awkward. I'm like, fuck that. I walked over there to those fools, straight walked up over there. And I was like, hey, you fools mind if I post up right here? And they're like, I seen them look like, who the fuck is this? And then when they see me, they were like, yeah, hell yeah, come over here. And I was like, hell yeah. And I went to go post up. And that's when I told you that fool from supposedly lived in Peso's hood told me that. Like, oh yeah, I know Peso and shit. Yeah. He's like, I've been hearing your name going around, but I just didn't know what you look like type shit. They were all tripped out. Don't forget about us when you get famous. How fools be talking like that?
Anybody want to give a shout out to?
I don't remember. I ain't gonna lie. I don't remember those fools' names. Like when you.
Man, I'm gonna cut it there, man. Like he was gonna say, man, when you in there, you don't remember people names like that. You just running program. But he seen your homies, man, and thought he'd sit between. And they welcome him in, you know. But that was a black person from a Southside hood. You know, his perspective when he hit that LA County jail, man. It's J West TV. Shout out to the Southsider. Smash that subscribe button, man.